three, not one, not two, but three three-pointers in the third quarter, everyone in this building is going to get tacos as a part of our Taco Tuesday special.
All right, so let me get this straight. You got to make 3 threes as a team in the third quarter.
That's right, Xander. And you better believe if I'm open, I'm hoisting it up because I want y'all to get those tacos everybody eats on MP tonight.
That's a promise, folks. Make sure y'all tune in.
There he is.
Oh, here comes trouble.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, the Lakers, 6.5 games back.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Luka Doncic is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Best in at the 4. And for Golden State,
here we go.
Kuminga is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Reed in at the point guard position. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
And you can tell MP and his team take a lot of pride in protecting home court. They have been playing absolutely great here. And I'll tell you guys what, the fans love this team. They get extra loud for them.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man of his boys.
You'd love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, He double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Hey, yo, right here.
Reed for three. And the Warriors with another three.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 15-4 run. The three. Fires in the triple. Reed's got 18.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Inside Robinson. Pass to Hunter. And here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pure from three-point range.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Koulibaly. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson passes to Doncic. No luck on that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Reed for three. Another three for Golden State.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 7.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip to the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Hey.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hunter. The three. And Los Angeles, another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Reed for three. And the Warriors with another three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Alex Caruso, Walter out there with Luka Doncic, and there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Huff in at the 5, down low. Now here's Doncic, and it's Harris with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Good, he hits again.
Another outstanding night for him. But, you know, what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He's on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the lead at a breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Caruso outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Reed against Doncic. Outside Reed. No good on the triple. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside Reed. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Hey, yo, get on Luka.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Yeah.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Best. It is lost down with 20 points. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Hunter's checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors lead by 23. Pass to Abaji.
Go watch him.
Here's Cotton. Outside Curry. The three is out. He buries it from three. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Best. Still without a bucket. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Abaji. From downtown, and Curry is good for three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. Rebounded by Cotton.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Abaji. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Clock at 6. Harrison, the pass to Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Abaji on the wing. Curry. Pass to Cotton. Here is Sears. Buries it from three. Sears has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Isaiah Stewart out there with Kuminga. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Reed in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Drops in the 3.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 20 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting only 42%. Pass to Best. Doncic outside. Nice move. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Outside Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Drains the triple. Reed's got 54 points. And that last big cheer, not only for the score, but more importantly, for free tacos for everyone. Taco Tuesday is in full effect.
And if you don't like tacos, that is a huge problem. Fans rightfully get excited at the prospect of free tacos, and there is no greater joy in an arena than when your team cashes in on Taco Tuesday.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Doncic. Looking to end the run. Another miss by... Doncic. Golden State has got it going from the perimeter in the 3rd. 4 for 4 so far. Reed passes to Curry. Puts up a 3. And good! There's another! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 24 points.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Hunter for 3. Warriors with the rebound. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Reed for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Back to Koulibaly. The 3 ball. The Warriors pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Reed for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
The kick to Hunter. Shot to stop the run. The Lakers with another miss. The Warriors have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Reed for 3. And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Doncic. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd. To the inside. And a big finish finish by Robinson.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Reed for three. And the Warriors with another three.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in. Stewart's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Walter. Alex Caruso is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Now here's Doncic, covered by Joe. Just 4 to shoot. Walter from outside. Joe grabs the miss. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Harrison. Here's Heel, guarded by Vanderbilt. Now here's Podziemski. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Walter. Video review. Maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Pick up left! Pick up left!
Koulibaly on the wing, defended by Podziemski. Outside Hunter. Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Reed for three. Counted from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic passes to Hunter. Back to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Cotton. Back to Reed. Three-pointer. And yes! Another basket!
Incredible! 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. From deep, here's Doncic. The offensive rebound. There's the triple. There's Koulibaly missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic to stop the run. Rebounded by Cotton. Cotton's got 4 rebounds now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them.
Connects again from distance.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Reed for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Koulibaly. Rebounded by Cotton. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Reed for three. Hits a three-pointer.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride. We're in it to finish your moments. They put this game away in style.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Strong performance at home tonight, MP, and one that really pumped up the fans. How do you feel?
We're so happy to get this win and keep it rolling. Winning at home is a big focus for us. We just got to make sure we bring it on both ends of the court, and more often than not, we'll send our fans home happy. Hey, free tacos don't hurt either.
Well, I'm sure you heard the crowd going crazy in the third when you hit the taco clinching three. Did you know what was at stake when you shot it?
Taco clinching three. Yeah, man. That's why I shot it. It's free tacos on the line, and I'm going to do everything I can to get them for everybody, you know? Al Pastor is my favorite, by the way, if you were wondering. If you never had one, you got to get on that, bro.
I'll check it out, MP. Thanks.
You're welcome.
B.A., over to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.